It's the biggest and the only Salford-Manchester derby, the most important across Greater Manchester too, and the next 2 hours, the only thing that matters. It's Salford City versus FC United of Manchester in the Vanarama National League North. Good evening and welcome to Moor Lane. Like we were saying, it doesn't get much bigger than this for Salford at the start of the season.
FC slowly building from the back again. One of Paul's former teammates from City, Chris Chandler, laying the ball off to Ashworth to clear up fields. Only as far as Burton. Burton coming up the right hand side. It's a good ball through to Mike Phenix. Ashworth's gone down and he surely clipped Phenix as he went through there. No complaints from Phenix, but to me it looked like he left his hand trailing to clip Phenix's ankles.
We might have got away with that from an FC perspective. Difficult to see. It was on the wrong side of the pitch for us. Difficult to see, but
Salford coming forward again though now. Jordan Hume driving into the box, cuts inside. Jordan Hume still going to shoot. It's a good save from Dave Cornell to get low to his right hand side and catch and hold the ball. Jordan Hume, it's a great run through. Amazing as he made it past the FC defence. But Cornell read it all the way, and Joe White's been such a valuable asset to FC United over the last few years. Nottingham coming forward again, up against Winter, gets crossing, takes a deflection. Hume trying to bring it under control, still being held up by Ashworth, turns past him, plays the ball into him, and wins the corner for Salford.
Salford looking positive. FC, it'll be a case of weathering the storm, but you have to remember, it's an away game for FC. And sometimes in away games you do want to just sit back and then hit.
Walker with the good cross in, it's going on to Grant, it comes off the inside of the post. Salford catches Simon Grant, comes out to Warburton, shoots slow, and it's cleared by Ashworth, back out to Warburton, again gets shot in, again Ashworth's there. Nottingham, Poole has a shot quite acrobatically, and Winter can get it clear up to Matt Wolfenden, and FC on the break now. It's a good ball through, almost reaches Dale Johnson, but Scott Burton makes the interception, and Sam Walker can bring it clear for Salford on the far side, and it's really going into the game. An advantage played by the referee. Walker, good ball, Phenix charging towards the far post. Cornell's come for it, but Phenix can't quite catch it. Warburton, Salford bringing it away over the halfway line. Mike Phenix misplaced back to Poole. Now it's Sheridan. Good ball over Mark Wolfenden, chasing it down into the penalty box out the left hand side, where he brings it under control. Nottingham again now for him, gets a cross in. Doesn't beat the first man who's captain Simon Grant. And Grant clears, comes to the feet of Poole. Mike Phenix made the run, he's onside here. Cornell's come a long way out of his goal, but he won that one against Cornell. Cornell gets it clear, and it's all the way back in the Salford net now with Jay Lynch. Chandler can bring it forward this time for FC, charging up the left hand side. He's got Warburton company, but he plays the ball into Sheridan. Sheridan, first time ball over the top, it's perfect for Matt Wolfenden. Wolfenden, low cross into the box, he didn't look up for playing that, and Billy Priestley was easily able to see that back to Jay Lynch. Jay Lynch clear it, and that's poor from Wolfenden by his standards.
To be fair to Matty, I don't think anyone made a run into the box for FC, which was the real disappointing thing, because it was a fantastic ball from Sheridan to put Wolfenden away. But maybe just a little bit of over cautiousness from FC, not wanting to pour forward too much, but they come forward again.
Dale Johnson turning well past Billy Priestley, got the strength to hold him off, gets out to Gilchrist on the right. Gilchrist ball in, it's a good low one, just slightly in front of Harry Winter. And Simon Grant behind him sees it over the top of the bar, and out for a corner for FC United. Most likely to be Sheridan to take this one. Sheridan, it's a good one, and it's flicked on to the back post. What a save by Jay Lynch diving. Ball's not clear though. Ball comes back in off the line from Matt Warburton. Salford hack it clear, and FC this time the one's coming close tonight by heroics by Jay Lynch. Sheridan, another ball in, cleared up in the air by Stephen O'Halloran, back out to Sheridan. Sheridan's got Hume, marking him, and Humes as well, tackling there, and now Salford on the rate, they've got 4-on-2. Hume, drive forward over the halfway line, plays it left to James Poole. Poole cuts in field now. FC United have got men back, but it's a good ball over to Sam Walker. Walker on the edge of the box now. Phenix, ball across, goal! Salford City take the lead. 29th minute, Mike Phenix with a clinical finish into the far post to Salford break. Moments after FC denied by a great save from Jay Lynch. Counter-attacking football at its absolute best. And Salford had the lead in this derby.
Well, we said it was opening up and it was stretching, and it was almost like both teams are trying to play on the counter-attack, and a really good save from Jay Lynch at one end, and then a quick move from Salford at the other, and they put it away well.
And referee checks his watch, checks the players, and we're back underway. FC kicking right to left, immediately giving straight away. And Salford on the break. Matt Warburton into James Poole. Poole nicely off to Warburton. Warburton still going with it, goes for the shot from range, and it's over the bar. Maybe a little too ambitious from Warburton at the start of this half.
Was brought down well by Sheridan into the path of Winter. Winter with the ball forward. It's flicked up by Dale Johnson, but Michael Nottingham gets it clear.
But it's a lovely ball over the top, and in comes Gilchrist on the left hand side, shoots, and it's just over Jay Lynch's bar. It was the best chance FC have carved since Jay Lynch made that amazing save, and you'd expect Jason Gilchrist to have done better there.
FC coming forward again. Greaves being held up at the moment by Priestley. Both former Bradford Park Camu players. Gets across in. Jay Lynch forsaken touch, almost coming in there. Was that Madeley or was that Winter putting the pressure on Lynch? They're both up and around the back post, but luckily it went out over the back before causing Jay Lynch too much trouble.
You probably wouldn't guess looking at this Salford team that they've come up 2 divisions in a row, but yeah, maybe it's just a little bit of gamesmanship and a bit of experience from FC.
Nottingham, ball into James Poole, top of the box, threads it through to Nottingham, charges into the box now against Kay, pulls it across, Mike Phenix turns and shoots. This time it's off target, it beats the left hand post, but fantastic challenge for Salford, throwing numbers forward, and Mike Phenix unable to get this one on target or test Dave Carnell. You can just see FC, they've got Greaves, they've got Madeley, they've got Thompson, and they've got Gilchrist waiting for this ball to come out and try and break. Comes out to the far side, Poole plays it into Phenix, Phenix edge of the box, cuts to the side of Chandler, gets the shot come crossing, comes off Chandler and goes out over the back. It's going to be a corner for Salford, and it is Sam Walker to take it. So talk about a good time for a goal, now will be pretty decent. Walker, it's a high, wide delivery in. Priest gets his head to it at the back post, but it only takes him further out to the far side before playing it back to Warburton. Warburton taking on George Thompson, gets out the outside of him and gets it to Priestley. Can he get the crossing now? Priestley, it's a good run into middle. Grant jumps, Grant heads it into the ground, and it's saved by Dave Carnell.
Salford are just playing the tight game now. They're just starting to squeeze things up a little bit, and there might be an opportunity in there for FC to come forward, but Salford are doing a good job of keeping the ball.
Warburton surging forward now, he got it off Poole and he releases Hume down the right hand side. So they've got Chandler to beat against the box, he knocks it outside. Is he going to keep it in? He just about does and wins the corner well as well.
That's as much as what they want at the moment.
Walker with a good ball in it central, someone slipped through at the back post. Priestley, shot comes in from James Poole, claimed it, took a deflection. Referees having none of it as it sails over the bar and into the crowd behind. It's the right mindset from the match, just bring a fresh pair of legs up front and get the ball upfield. It's not being defensive, but they've got to care about defensive problems now as Gilchrist breaks on the right hand side, gets a good cross in, clears it at the near post, and he comes out to Warburton and he runs into trouble in Scott Kay though. Kay turns aside, gets it to Thompson. Thompson central, opportunity for a shot now. Kay playing it back over to Chandler with that wicked left foot, goes to the shot, comes off Greaves' heel, comes to right hand side, ball in, Scott Kay on the corner of the box, gets the ball into whoever was arriving on the right hand side. They're flagged off anyway, and it's going to be a free kick for Salford and a chance again to clear the lines.
He was offside undoubtedly, but that just shows a slight loose touch from a Salford player, and FC were nearly in. Got to keep the concentration, Salford.
Worcester City 2, Gloucester City 3, it's not over there. Down in the 7 derby, in the Manchester Salford derby here. Salford still have the lead as we enter the last minute of regulation time. James Poole on the right hand side, being held up by Scott Kerr at the moment. Plays it through to Johnny Hume, those made the overlapping run, cuts to the side of Chandler. Hume squares it to Allen. Allen, can he get his feet right? Turns onto his left foot. Shot comes in from Sam Walker across the face of goal. Not quite on target, and FC another escape. Salford plenty of time in the box to try and work what they wanted to do. Sam Walker, maybe the adrenaline got to him and he dragged it wide of Carnell's far post. Can this be the one? Almost everyone's up for FC. Ball comes in, it's floated towards the back post, cleared by Salford. James Poole at the top of the box can bring it clear. Dave Carnell's a long way off his line, sets it for Nottingham. Nottingham cuts and fields, curls the ball over to Rich Allen on the left. Salford breaking now. Allen up against Chandler, puts his feet over it. Chandler gets the foot on, pushes Richie out a couple of yards. He's got Warburton on the overlapping for knees, but he plays it back instead to Johnny Hume. Hume into Warburton on the left hand side, and Salford knocking it around up the pitch now. Warburton back to Burton, Burton to Warburton. Warburton bringing it across the pitch and playing it back to Michael Nottingham with that diagonal ball, driving through the middle now. Nottingham is going to fancy this, past Ashworth, almost in. Ashworth brings him down, and it's going to be a free kick for Salford right on the edge of the box after Ashworth's foul on Nottingham. I think that's a yellow card for the centre-back there for a rather cynical foul.
Yeah, again, Nottingham coming up pace, and I think maybe just a little bit of tiredness from Ashworth. He stuck a leg out, and Nottingham's taken it and gone down. And
ball's come away. Warburton strokes it, right-footed. Cornell pushes it round the post. It's a good low effort. He did well to get down to his left there, but he does concede the corner.
You would imagine from here Salford should be able to hang on, but you never know with FC. They've done it late in the past.
It's played short. Rich Allen now holding off the challenge of 2 men in the corner, but he wins that one, and the referee gives the free kick to Salford right down in that corner flag. Having to do the last couple of minutes here on my feet so I can actually see around what's going on in that corner. The FC Salford fans are definitely enjoying it now, making reference to the documentary, which is on a week on Thursday, 9 p.m. on BBC One. Full-time whistle here. Salford City have won the first derby with FC in 4 years. 1-0 thanks to Mike Phenix's first half goal. And that is a monumental result as the teams exchange pleasantries. It was very even. Salford maybe had the better chances, but all in all, it's 3 points for the Ammies.
Proper arm wrestle of a game that. Both teams really having a go. You can't accuse either team of shying away. I'm surprised it finished as low scoring as it did, because I think the attitude from both teams was to go out and push it. I don't think FC can have any real complaints about the result. Maybe a draw would have been a fair result, but Salford definitely did enough to warrant the win in terms of the way they played, and I think it'll be a very, very interesting affair in January when Salford visit what's become a bit of a fortress at Broadhurst Park.